Hi, everyone. Good morning, Independent Stylists, and welcome to the Winnie and Kat Independent Stylist Weekly Webinar. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I have a little bit of a story behind this graphic. At first, I was on Pinterest and I was going to use this graphic. And then I thought about this reminded me of, and I know Tiff will appreciate this story, my friend Samantha, who a lot of you have met before at our launch party training. And Samantha is a double diamond or triple diamond or whatever. I know she makes well a six-figure salary at a diet drink company. But Samantha was telling me the other day that she saw one of her new team members post that he was baking cookies on Facebook. And sometimes I feel like we party plan is a little bit more mellow sometimes, and sometimes it's we need that little kick in the rear end to just keep going, and there's things that we can learn from the what we call more of the I call hardcore multi-level marketing. But Samantha picked up the phone and called him and said, "What are you doing making cookies?" She said, "Now is not the time to be making cookies. You told me that you're serious about building your business. Get out of the kitchen and get on the phone and start." She said, "You can make cookies next year." And I thought that was really funny. So definitely do not try these cookies because these look really complicated. But anyway, so I thought I'd go with the humor. Who does not love these guys? So anyway, thank you for joining us today. And we're going to have a great call this morning. First, I want to congratulate the stylists who have promoted, and wow, really nice work. Lori is our first group manager. Super exciting, and this is great not only for Lori and her team. It's great for all of us because this is an example of what you can do with the company when people ask. And people want to know, what can I do? And part of this business and part of leadership is letting people who are under you exceed you. That's a trait of a strong leader, and that's going to help you build your business and your team. So to be able to think that maybe your next person, your next leader is going to your next leader might become a dream leader before you do. You might be a director and someone under you is a dream leader, and that's great. That's going to benefit you. That's going to benefit everybody. And so I want to share the example. Lori's really on track for the Founders Club because Lori's working on helping her team grow to group manager as well and beyond. And Lori's going to talk in a little bit, and I want to hear from her. And I think that a lot of Lori's success is knowing, understanding where her next steps are and what she needs to do to get there. So congratulations. Andrea also promoted to Stylist 2. Congratulations. And Lila and Jennifer promoted to Stylist 3. Jennifer was in her first, it was just after 45 days actually. And so when you promote to Stylist 3 within your first 90 days, you get you have your choice of either a $250 product credit or a $150 cash bonus. So Jennifer got the cash bonus. So just, and Lori got a $500 bonus for promoting to group manager. And when group managers promote underneath Lori, who are next group manager to her, she'll also get a $500 matching bonus for every group manager who promotes, as will that group manager. So you want to always look at your comp plan 1 to 2 steps above where you are. So know what you need to do to get to the next steps. Over $1,000 parties. So this is very exciting, and this number is going to keep growing. So I need to find my notes here. Okay, there they are. So a few remarkable things about the parties. Olga's $1,000 show was within 1 week of her joining the company. That's awesome. Okay, Ellen had 2 shows in April. over $1,000. One was about $700. And one of the things that's so remarkable about that is Ellen also had hip replacement surgery in the month of April too, and I'm happy to say that she's doing well. And Ellen's always been an example of someone who really is able to plan her business around her life, and she does, and she takes her business seriously. And she, when Ellen has a big life event, whether it's in this case surgery or something like a vacation, Ellen plans around it, and she makes sure that she's going to make her goals. And commission was calculated. You probably saw it was calculated right on the 1st, and it'll go into your Pay Quicker accounts today. So nice job, everybody. You'll be getting your Pay Quicker emails right after this call. We'll put that through. So, and make sure that you share with people. You did last time, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, when I asked, and that really helps people to see. If people want to know, do you really make money in this business? So whatever it is, whatever your commission means to you, if it's it might be a car payment, it might be your mortgage payment. So let people know. One of our stylists, Desi, is a professor at Pepperdine, and Desi posted that she earned in her first 2 weeks of Winnie Kat as much as teaching for 2 months at the university. So think of what it means to you, what your commission is. Maybe it's a percentage of a raise that you've given yourself or whatever it is, and make sure to share that, because that's going to help grow your business. So I wanted to, I asked some stylists to speak, and Lori's going to talk. And also, if you want to share and you want to add something, then please do, because I'd like this to be interactive. So those of you who are enrolled in Winnie Kat Recruiting University, and I think I also shared the email with everybody last week, so if now is not the right time for you to commit to the university, that's fine, but I want you to benefit from some of the training. If you're not in the university and you would like to attend, then please email info with the subject header WKRU, and we'll send you more information about the university. But one of the homeworks was to, and Lori, I'm going to take you off of mute if that's okay. One of the homework was, why is your business better than sliced bread? And this was not only Winnie Kat, but also your Winnie Kat business. Why join your team, and what does it do for you, and benefits and features. So are you there, Lori?
I am here.
Thank you for joining us this morning and sharing, and congratulations on your promotion.
Well, thank you very much. It's so exciting.
That's
I can't
awesome.
wait. I can't wait for everybody else to start celebrating their promotions as well. So there's a lot of group managers in the making, and it's not going to be long.
Yeah, totally. And Lori, I loved your contest on Facebook. Was awesome. Lori had posted, you probably saw on Facebook, an entire company-wide, not just for her team, on sponsoring or on having parties. So Lori, tell me why, before we go into your reasons why your business is better than sliced bread. What motivated you to do that entire company contest?
Well, I just thought it was, I don't know, it was, like I said, I think I used the word spontaneity, spontaneous a few times during the post, but Friday just felt like it was the beginning of the new month, and here we are. We've got this great company. We've got this great opportunity, and the way that we're going to grow is by having trunk shows. And what I thought was, well, here we are, beginning of May. Let's see who can get the most trunk shows booked. And number one, it was kind of maybe a kick in the pants for myself too, to get on the phone and start booking trunk shows. But I thought, well, why not just send this out to my team? I thought about sending it out as an email, and I thought, no, let's just make this company wide. Let's motivate everybody, because the more trunk shows that get conducted company wide, the better it is for all of us. And so I just put that little challenge out. Let's see who can book the most trunk shows this afternoon. I think I gave till midnight, and Mary Purdue came back with 7 trunk shows. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
So
Mary's awesome with trunk shows. She's like, I messaged her last night. I'm like, you are awesome, Mary. She's just always so consistent entering in orders.
So it was really exciting. So hopefully my intent was to, okay, let's see how well Mary did. She got 7 trunk shows. Well, hopefully that inspired everybody else to go out and start doing the same. So I'm hoping that, company wide we get a lot of trunk shows, and I'm going to use this as a, hey, Mary can do it. What's the matter with you? Come on, team, let's get moving. So it's sort of a motivator, hopefully.
How
And
did how does Mary, is it Mary? I'm not sure if Mary's on the call. Did you Tiff just made a comment. Did you talk to Mary about how she books so much? Like how is she doing that?
are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I actually, well, we messaged a little bit when I had to get her mailing address because I'm sending her a little congratulatory gift from Charleston. And she said that she books from from existing shows. So I think she gets leads from her shows that she's done, and while she's at the shows, and has just starts booking from those.
So it's really all about the shows, right?
Yeah, it really is. The more shows you do, the more shows you're going to get. And I found that as well. And not only shows, but stylists. Because stylists see what you do, and they see how much fun you're having, how much money you can make, and how everybody loves the clothes and what an easy business it is. I'm not saying that everything's easy, but it is because it is fun, because it is duplicatable, and because everybody loves clothes. You're gonna, it's a business that a lot of people see you having fun with, and they're gonna want to join.
One of the things that makes you such a great leader, Lori, is that you listen. You ask for advice from other stylists. So even though you're the leader right now. I mean, you're our first group manager, and I mean, you're just doing so well in every part of the business, and you ask other stylists for advice.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that was so beneficial from being at the stylist retreat in March was getting to know some of the other stylists. But I remember having had a long conversation with Ellen, because she's Miss Superstar power seller all the time. I thought, how in the world do you do that? And so she was very helpful, and and she's all about having fun too, and that's what makes a successful trunk show, is getting the clothes on people, having them try them on, and having fun with it.
Yeah,
So,
having fun. What the number one commodity in the 21st century, right?
that's for sure.
So Lori, why is your business better than sliced bread?
Okay, well, I did my homework with the features and the benefits, and I think we had a list of 25, and I'm not going to go through it. Well, I could go through all 25, but we probably don't have enough time. So I think you wanted me to do 5.
Yeah, do you give us your top 5?
Okay. All right. One is one feature of my Winnie Kat business is it is a great business opportunity, and that was actually my first one, the first one that came to my head. It is a great business opportunity, and the benefit of that is it provides personal satisfaction for my ambition, personal satisfaction for where I want to take this, where I want to be financially and career-wise in the next 3 to 5 years. So that was my number one reason, or featured benefit. Another reason Winnie Kat is better than sliced bread is it's a new opportunity, and there is nothing like it in our area. And so, I mean, that is a benefit. There's no competition in our area, so, and actually all over the nation. There's no competition, so that is a benefit. We have a commodity, we have a service, we have something to offer that nobody else does. And so the benefit is we're going to be received well by the public. Another feature is it's a portable business, and the benefit of the portability of this party plan business is you can take it anywhere. And if you travel on business, and any other business, or you just travel on vacation, you can take your business with you. If you move, you've already set up your base business set of customers, stylists, wherever you live now. You can move across the country and you can take your business with you. In fact, I have a potential stylist. Actually, she's going to sign up this week, and she currently lives in Salt Lake City, but her plan is in the fall to move somewhere else. And so we had a long conversation about, should she just wait until she moves? And I said, absolutely not. Go ahead and get started. Create your baseline, your business where you are, and then you're going to have that behind you with stylists that you've created there. You're going to have a network, a group, a team at your current location, and then you can go start wherever you move to. So it's a very, very portable business. Another feature is it is an easily duplicatable business, and that's a word that you're going to hear in any direct sales or any kind of company like this, Party Plan, is you want it to be duplicatable. And the benefit of that is it makes recruiting new stylists easier, and it makes success of new stylists much more probable. So the more duplicatable the business is, and the more you take advantage of that and follow the simple steps, it's going to be easier to recruit, and it's going to be easier to help your team succeed. And is that 3, 4? I'll do one more, I guess. Another feature of our business is the clothes. We have great clothes with fantastic mix and match. You can mix and match the clothes and layer them, and so that's one of the product features that I love. And the benefit is you have endless wardrobe possibilities for yourself and for your customers.
Thank you, Lori. That endless possibilities is, I love, people ask, oh, you only have 19 pieces, and then they realize, and I know Susan's on the call, and I know actually that was one of the things that Susan had asked before her party, was about having the 19 pieces, and I think that showing people how you can have so many different possibilities, and the benefit of our collection being portable is one thing I love. Who has questions or anything that they want to share, or questions for Lori about anything, about how she's working her business, about and you can raise your hand. I think I can see you if you raise your hand, or type that you want to talk in the question box. Lori, that means you did a really good job explaining.
Excellent.
Who would like to add anything, or add what they love about their business, or okay. Tiff, can I unmute you, Tiff, to ask your question? Are you there, Tiff?
Hello, I just took a bite of something.
Oh, what are you eating? Never mind.
It's a burrito.
Right, it's Taco Monday.
Nice, nice. Okay, so all right, I'll let you. If you can ask Tiff.
Okay, I was wondering, Lori, if you always do a presentation at your parties.
Yeah, I prefer not to do a presentation. I prefer not to look at it as a presentation. What I'd like, typically the way I do a party is people get together. There'll be snacks, socializing, a few drinks, and then we'll move into the space where we have the clothes. And what I'll do is I'll very casually and informally just give a very brief intro to myself, to Winnie and Kat, thanking the hostess for for the opportunity and for inviting us all into her home. But then I'll just take I'll take the clothes off the rack one at a time, each piece, and just talk just a very, just a little bit about, the features of the clothes. And then as I'm pulling them off, I'll pull them off in different styles, different outfits. And so that takes maybe 15 minutes. And then, passing around, you can either pass around all of the clothes or, as you take them off so people can feel them and get a look at them, or just, a couple of pieces just so that they feel the material. But I try to keep it very informal because that is going to be more appealing to potential stylists. A lot of people have a fear of making a presentation. They don't want to get up in front of people and speak or whatever. So I try to make it look as easy and fun and friendly as possible without a formal presentation.
So it sounds like you do a presentation, you just do it in a way that's really mellow and doesn't.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't even.
That's
how do you, Lori, when you do parties? It seems like you always have a new recruit after your parties. Can you tell us? And you're so good at closing the deal. How do you do that?
It boils down to the fact that I have a very positive attitude about the company and about the clothes, and I'm excited about the clothes. And when people are trying things on, you plant the seed of possibility of them being a stylist as they're trying things on. And if you choose somebody who is, there's always going to be somebody at the trunk show that is helpful to the other guests, that is coming up with ideas and ways to wear things. So that person's going to be my target. And so usually that's how the new stylists from a trunk show, they evolve. It just kind of falls into place naturally because they love the clothes and they see how easy it is to do the show, and they see how excited all the women are about trying them on, and then they see the ground floor level of where we are in the company and the company's life. So they see, oh, that's something that I talk to them about during the try-on session. I don't talk to them about it during the presentation. I just kind of mill about the parties, people are trying things on, and just through casual conversation, talk through that. And then there's always somebody, there's always potential at every party, every trunk show. I go in with the mindset, I'm gonna book more trunk shows, and I'm gonna find a stylist. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that's my mantra is, you go in expecting to get the results you want.
Yeah. Susan wanted to share, and which I'm so excited about because Susan, are you there? Are you there, Susan?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Susan.
Okay.
How are you today?
Good. Hi, everybody. Yeah, just to expand a little bit on what Lori was talking about. Lori has a very genuine, easy, comfortable style about her when she does a trunk show. And when we did the one at my house, I think part of it is, there's a couple things I think that are important. I think, number one, if you can, have the hostess do an introduction of you. That's very important because you want to set her up with credibility. You want to give a little bit of background. I know when I hear from somebody, in any kind of a business situation. If somebody stands up to speak, I kind of want to know a little bit about who they are. And so oftentimes people do that for themselves, but I think it's also nice when a hostess will step up and do that. I think it makes the transition into whatever presentation that's going to be a whole lot more fluid. The second thing is that when we did the show here, initially, Lori was going through and showing. She did a lovely job of pulling things together, mixing and matching, and showing people. But what really made the difference was the tipping point was when one of the women got up and decided to start trying things on. I mean, you've got to. I think it's very important to even identify ahead of time who are going to be those people for you that are willing to do that. And until people see the clothes on and get a good feel of them and look at them, it's difficult to make the sale. But once they start doing that, and the person that we had, her name was also Lori, she, one of the things that she said right off the bat was, wow, this feels like I'm not wearing anything at all. You cannot believe how comfortable they are. You all have to try them on. And then we were off to the races.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a really good show, and you're absolutely right, Susan. Your introduction to me, for me, was very helpful because that captured people's attention, and then it was it was an easy transition into the presentation.
Well, and Susan, what made you want to join that day?
I didn't want to join that day.
Lori just closed on you anyway.
Well, what I realized I really did have no intention of joining at all. I wanted to do this for Lori, but I also wanted free clothes, and I loved the clothes, and so. But what really was, I guess, the deciding factor for me was, as we went through the evening, I saw how much everybody just loved the clothes, and we all had a really good time. It was fun, and it was easy, and Lori made it look easy, and of course, anything that you do that you're going to make good money at is going to require hard work. There's no way around that. But if you can have a lot of fun while you're working hard, then that's perfect. So that kind of decided it for me, was that I saw that it was fun. I saw that people really liked the clothes. It was not a hard sell. So I joined.
Great. Well, I'm very glad you did. Thank you so much, Susan, and thank you, Lori. And Lila had a comment that she wanted to make. I'm not sure, Lila, are you available to talk? Are you there, Lila? Okay, I'm going to share what Lila said. Lila had also said she also does little spurts throughout the presentation where she brings in, if you like it, place an order. If you like it a lot, host a show. And if you love it, join my team. So Lila wanted me to share with you as well how Lila also always has amazingly consistent over $1,000 trunk shows on a regular basis. Lila's in Phoenix. And Jennifer, are you there, Jennifer? Can you share? Or do you have...
I'm here.
Hey, Jennifer. Do you want to share your what you love about your business?
Well, I'm here in Malibu, and so I really, I feel like the benefit for me has always been just being in touch with you and the office. But I realize it's not just, it's the home office support can come from email and phone, but also just the amazing forum and how easy it is. Well, how everything is there for us and how easy it is to get the information and the training. I do this part-time, so I love that I can, if I don't have time to listen to the calls, I can go later, go and listen in later. I love the trainings that are available to us, and it makes a difference because I didn't know, I've never done direct sales before, and I'd never actually witnessed it before, so it's been great for me to have that support from the back office or home office. Yeah. Hi, by the way.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. All righty. Well, good. And this has been a great call. I want to do this more often. Thank you, everyone who's shared. And also let me know who else wants to share on future calls. Tonight we're going to hear from Desi Bradley about why she loves her business, and anyone else who wants to share and talk too. And especially really useful to hear how you're doing it. Like Lori, how you're building, and then Susan, I loved hearing your story and why why you joined, because that's really what it's about and what's happening throughout the country. So thank you so much. I know we're going a couple minutes over, but I just wanted to end with some business information. The newsletter. So you should have already received training, and if you're new, then you can go on the Stylist forum, and under resources, actually getting started and Stylist 101, you have the information on how to do your newsletter, how to set it up. It's super easy. You can upload your contacts in there, and the newsletter is going to get it sent out on May 13th. So Kyle, when do they need to have their contacts uploaded by? Do we have a date for that? Okay, so like if you could do it by the 10th, that would be great to upload your contacts, and then you'll get warm call reports that follow that let you know who clicked on what, and great, you can that's really helpful. So we'll have that out soon, and let's see what else okay, so we're going to do an opportunity call as well. So on the that's going to be next week. I haven't set the date and time yet. If you're interested in being part of an opportunity call, they're half an hour, usually in the evenings, and we'll do with question and answer as well, kind of like you just heard now, interactive, and everyone can invite whoever you want to the call. Also, a lot of what we do is public. I like to post it. I want to get attention. I love what we're doing. I love being transparent. I want the world to hear how we manage ourselves at Winnie and Kat. I want people to know what it's like to be in Winnie and Kat. So you can share these calls as well. They're on YouTube. They're on the Stylist forum. Share them with prospects and let them know whichever call you really like, whatever speaks to you. Feel free to share it with someone who might be interested in the business. So I'll give you more information on the opportunity call as it comes. We'll have an invitation to the opportunity call in the newsletter. So we'll try that and see how that goes. Let's see, other stuff. Tell your team about the calls. Anytime that when someone new joins your team, please make sure she knows about the Independent Stylist webinars. These are, you guys know. I don't need to tell you how important they are because you're here, and you're the ones who are really, whether you're here in person, whether you're listening to this call and clicking on it afterwards, they're super easy. They're embedded in the forum, so you can just click and watch. So please make sure that your new team members know. And that I send out an email reminder over the weekend. It's also always posted in the Stylist Weekly. If you're not getting the emails, thank you when you let us know if you're not getting them for any reason. And also know that you can check the Stylist Weekly. And I usually post them on Saturday, sometimes Sunday, and sometimes Friday. But usually by Sunday they're there. So. Share about your commission. Share about what you love about the company. Just keep on sharing. And like Lori said, as we build, and whoever is building, whether it's on your team or other teams, it just makes the company stronger and just helps us to keep growing. So we're in a really, we're in a really good position. We are the best opportunity out there, as you know, because you're here and you're here on the call. And I'm so happy that you're involved, all of you, and that you take your time on Monday to be here on the call. Winnie and Kat Recruiting University, make sure if you're part of the university that you've done your homework. You should do a new unit every 10 days. So we're almost onto the new unit now. So make sure if you haven't done the first unit and you are part of the university, this is good stuff. It's good, practical, useful stuff. So make sure and go on the Facebook group and share there. And we'll start week 2 this week. So go back to log into Debs and do session 2. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to leave you with a quote. You're never strong enough where you don't need help. This quote, I'm still like processing it. I love it. It's just, I think it's beautiful. I think it can mean a lot of different things. So, and it's Cinco de Mayo. So I hope everybody has An absolutely wonderful Monday. Call in later this evening if you want. There's going to be different stylists sharing, so it'll be a different call. And maybe I'll post both on the forum. I usually post the one that I like the best. But I think these are both going to be really, really good calls. So thank you, everyone who participated in the call. And have a fabulous Monday, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.